Is that a mouth dick? That shit look like a mouth dick. Like, why is that under there like that? You were today's year old when you found this out, man. We got one of those videos today, man. And this video is made for entertainment and educational purposes. But look, go ahead and smash that like button if you're rocking with the vibes and the content. Welcome back to the OG family. Hey, we're just gonna hop straight into this thing, man. Hopefully y'all been having a good day. Get it?
There, yeah, definitely. Ooh, that's that cheesy stuff. Did you guys know that basically if you get a big cavity, it just eats away the tooth structure until it turns into this goopy stuff that we can even scoop out with a spoon. Now after that, we do need to use some drills to get out the semi-hard stuff until the tooth structure is hard again. And then we fill that bad boy up, but that's a big cavity. He's probably gonna need a root canal and possibly a crown for that one. Rough. Ugh.
That shit was nasty, right?
Facts that prove your life is a lie. Mice don't actually like cheese. Mice typically like things that have a much higher sugar content than cheese, like wheat or fruit, and cheese also wouldn't be available to them in their natural habitat anyway. Some bigger batteries like this are just a bunch of smaller batteries put together. So this 9-volt battery is just 6 quadruple A's put together. Baby carrots aren't some special carrot. They're just normal carrots that are cut to a smaller size and then rounded out. And they started in 1986 when one farmer wanted to fix all the imperfections and little things on the ends of carrots, so he came up with these. Penguins have knees. If you're wondering why penguins waddle, most scientists believe it's because their legs are set far back and it makes them difficult to move quickly. Owls actually have long legs. And the reason for this is because it's a vital part of their hunting strategy to be able to reach down and grab their prey.
Oh.
This right here is just shaving the face, and for some reason, it's super satisfying to watch. Now, a common concern is that people think it will make your hair grow back thicker. It won't, that's a myth. It may look thicker because it will be blunt at the edges, which will make it look a little bit more obvious when it's growing back in. But it won't make your hair grow back thicker or grow back faster. Now, I personally prefer threading the face just because it pulls it at the root so that it doesn't look as obvious when it grows back in. And I prefer that over waxing because waxing actually pulls on the surrounding skin. Anyway, I don't know why I love watching this video.
We ain't just gonna act like that wasn't a whole woman on there, man, looking like a Furby. That shit crazy as hell, man. Like, god damn. If you got that, just I don't want to see it. Let me be for real with you. No need for it be two of us, you know? That's all I'm saying.
The deadliest toys in the world. These slappable bracelets drew blood in the 90s. They were called slap bracelets, and they were basically thin pieces of metal covered in different patterns of fabric. When you slapped them on your arm, they would bend to fit
I remember
wrists.
those.
But after a while, the metal under the fabric had a nasty habit of gouging people's wrists. It depended on the brand, but they could get pretty gnarly, and one brand had to recall almost 90,000 bracelets from making kids bleed. You can still buy slap bracelets today, but they have dozens of new restrictions to keep them safer. Like, follow, and share for more strange facts.
Here's how to survive different animal attacks, as well as what you should most definitely not fucking do.
Oh, shit.
Firstly, we've got a cougar. You're experiencing a cougar attack, there's a chance you're on the wrong dating platform. I literally couldn't resist. But seriously, do not run. As they can run up to about 50 miles an hour, it'd be the equivalent of me challenging The Rock to an arm wrestling contest.
They'd be on
I win every time. Keep looking into the animal's eyes. Essentially pretend you're in a budget Twilight film. But if it does attack you, you have to fight. Next up, we have a moose. Because I think we tend to forget how physically massive these things are. How I still haven't forgiven nature for actually letting these creatures exist. Your best bet is to run. Unlike a bear or cougar, it probably won't chase you, and if it does, it won't chase you for long. If you were looking at this right now, I want to congratulate you, because you were in one of the most fact situations to be in. Once again, back to the budget Twilight thing, steer into its eyes and hope it turns into Jacob, as well as making yourself bigger and yelling. Lastly, we have a chimpanzee. As I said before, put your hands together and start praying to whatever God you believe in, because come on. I mean, this thing is a walking tricep workout. Share this with a friend, because this actually might save their life one day. Elon!
What you gonna do? Like, oh. Alright, so all I got from that is we're just not equipped to deal with the bullshit. That's it. You gotta have that thing on you, man. Ain't no fighting that.
Today's interesting things. Did you know the US and the UK have different Fantas? That's right, the flavor of Fanta actually varies from country to country. Is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? And this is the first picture taken by the James Webb Telescope. This telescope can see objects 10 to 100 times further than the Hubble can. That's really far. Did you know this was an actual prop used as a ring in the movie Lord of the Rings? It was oversized to help force perspective. That's genius. And this is what fresh copper looks like next to oxidized copper. That's why they talk about the Statue of Liberty being bronze instead of teal. And check out this warning displayed on gift cards at a local grocery store. If you know how these scams work, make sure everybody in your family knows too. And this tube of super glue decided to harden before it was used. And this sand acts like a liquid when you apply air in the right places. This is really cool. And did you know seals' flippers have nails?
That's very uncomfortable to look at.
That's interesting. I hate it. If you've been enjoying the series, make sure you hit that follow button. Take care, everybody.
What in the fuck? I've never seen that before.
What's that?
Is that a mouth dick? That shit look like a mouth dick. Like, why is that under there like that? Protruding out like that. Sir, are you hard? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's weird, man. That's why you just don't be kissing people. They got weird shit.
Stuck in there. But for real, what is this thing stuck in her mouth? Well, this is actually called a sialolith, also known as a salivary gland stone. That's right. You ever seen somebody gleep? That's where the water comes out of. And unfortunately, mineral buildup sometimes can clog that hole. And then it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger until the water shoots it out, and it's really painful. Normally, if they're small enough, you can squeeze them out. Actually, you can eat some sour food or something that makes your mouth water so much that it shoots it out like a water gun.
It's nasty.
This man lifted this woman up with his beard.
These are the craziest world records, part 17.
This woman smashed 3 watermelons with her thighs in under 15 seconds. This man smashed through 18 glass panes in less than 20 seconds. And this man walked 385 meters on Lego.
The deadliest secrets in the world.
Could've did without
the U.S.
that one.
military secretly sprayed radioactive dust on the city of St. Louis for years to test chemical warfare. It was called Operation Lack, and the public had no idea it was happening. The people of St. Louis were told the
That's
military
crazy.
was testing new ways to deploy smokescreens to protect cities from foreign attacks. But they were actually dropping radioactive zinc cadmium sulfide to see how far it would spread. The majority of the tests were performed on the Pruitt-Igoe public housing complex, which was home to 10,000 low-income residents.
Of course.
Like, follow and share for more strange facts.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Where else would they drop it?
Did you know that it reportedly took approximately 3 hours each day to apply Eddie Murphy's makeup in the 1996 film The Nutty Professor?
Facts that will haunt you. People can die from a lack of affection. A case study was performed in 40 newborn infants. The caregivers were instructed not to touch or look at the babies any more than was necessary, and to never communicate with them. After 4 months, the study was cut short.
That's
That's
cruel.
because in that time, half of the babies had died. There was no physiological cause for their deaths, but they would stop verbalizing and attempting to engage with their caregiver and die shortly after. The conclusion was that love and nurturing is a vital need for human survival. So go give somebody a hug today. Like, follow, and share for more strange facts.
Hey, that's what, you know what's crazy? I love those. Well, I don't like what they did, but you gotta think, man, like how the human brain works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't all about you. You know, collectively it's us, and the better that we can get along with each other, man, the better things could be. You see, these countries, we're at war and shit. Hey, we're pretty much at war, y'all, with everybody. And you see how this is, man. This man, Putin need a hug, man. We passed that part with him though, but everybody else can use a hug but him. He needs to go.
These twins are joined together.
These are crazy medical conditions, part 7.
The Maxino twins have been joined together since they were born. However, they haven't let this condition stop them from living their lives. The twins love filming TikToks together and hope that one day they can raise enough money from creating videos to separate themselves. Remember how blessed you are.
Yeah.
This is what animals look like without fur.
Oh, that's awkward.
If you sleep with your phone by you at night and you're concerned about the EMF energy to your head, which studies show penetrates more for children than adults. Consider getting a Faraday pouch. This is what I use. There's lots of different brands out there. But putting your phone on airplane mode will not completely block the EMFs like a Faraday pouch. Best, if you don't want to get a pouch, is just turn your phone off.
Top 5 countries that drink the most coffee by kilograms of coffee per person annually. Netherlands 8.4, Denmark 8.7, Iceland 9, Norway 9.9, Finland 12.
Damn. We ain't nowhere on that motherfucker, right?
These are the craziest foods from around the world.
In South Korea, you can eat sannakji, a dish made from moving squid tentacles. And if you're not careful, the tentacles can actually grab you. In Beijing, you can eat starfish from a local street vendor. They just seem a bit chewy for me. And in Australia, you can eat wickety grubs. Let's just say they don't look as delicious as Pumbaa and Timon made them out to be.
In a motherfucking way. Absolutely.
Don't ever do this in Japan. When you are at a restaurant, don't ever black out at the table because they will call the police and they might detain you.
Yo, I'm scared how much this bill's about to be. They just keep bringing you steak.
It was $150. Well, so you never have to watch an entire video or a part 2 ever again.
Imagine.
I'm worried my teeth are gonna kill me.
Can your teeth really kill you? Well, the pain's definitely not going to kill you, but the infection might. That's right, a tooth infection is just like any other infection, and you know what spreads infections? Your blood. That's right, especially if you have bleeding gums, that bacteria can get into your bloodstream and travel all over your body. Don't believe me? Check out these statistics. People with gum disease are much more likely to have a heart attack or heart disease because the bacteria binds to the platelets in the blood and travels to your heart. People with gum disease not only scored 9 times lower on cognitive tests, but they also had a higher chance of getting Alzheimer's. It can even increase your chance of getting cancer by up to 75%. So can your teeth kill you? No, but the infection sure can. So make sure you take care of your teeth and brush them dang things.
Damn, look. If you know somebody with bad hygiene, bro, like put them on, man. We gotta stop sitting around just letting our friends, like, we're watching them kill themselves. Like all your friends with bad breath and shit, man, bleeding gums. You know, the friend with always got some plaque on their teeth. You feel me? Like, go ahead and just let them know, man. Stop being so like you're trying to save their life. Just tell them, hey, bro, I'm trying to save your life. You have a valid point when you say some shit now. So yeah, show them this video, y'all. Send this video to all the people out there with some fucked up hygiene, like I call it mental hygiene because you know your breath stain, bro. You can taste it. Stop playing with me. Get your mouth fixed, people.
What your handwriting says about your personality. If you use large letters, you tend to be outgoing and people-oriented, but these type of people also can be putting up a front and have false confidence. And if you use smaller letters, you're usually more shy or introverted, but you're also usually very meticulous and studious. If you write with heavy pressure, you're usually not scared of commitment and take things seriously. But if you write with light pressure, you're usually sensitive and empathetic. If your writing slants to the right, you're usually open to new experiences and meeting new people.
Wow.
But if your writing slants to the left, you tend to like to be behind the scenes and do things on your own. If you write with very narrow spacing, you tend to crowd people and don't like to be alone. But if you're writing with bigger spacing, you tend to enjoy your freedom and like to be alone. If you write fast, you're impatient and don't like to waste time. But if you write slow, you tend to be more organized and methodical.
Okay. That last one right there highlighted a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Like, what did it say about y'all in that joint, man? Look, I know that, you know, I like people and shit, but I just like my personal time more, you know. There's nothing to you guys, you know. It's just how I am. I just need to be charging in my own element. Like, I just like, I don't know. You feel me? Y'all feel me? You feel me? But look, man, I'll see you on the next video, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. And like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And I'm out though. Bye.